In this video, we are going to discuss about Chapter 2 Polynomials exercise 2.2. This exercise having two questions. Question number 1 we already completed. Now today in this class we will discuss about question number 2. What is the question number 2? Find a quadratic polynomial. We want quadratic polynomial, each with the given numbers as sum and product of its zeros. Sum of the zeros and product of the zeros are given us. What? Sum of the zeros means if two zeros are alpha and beta, then sum of the zeros will be what? Alpha plus beta. What? Sum of the zeros will be alpha plus beta, and product of zeros will be what? Alpha into beta. So in this question we are having sum of the zeros and product of the zeros. By using these we will want quadratic polynomial. Now what about the quadratic polynomial? What is the general form of the quadratic polynomial? Quadratic polynomial is having general form is what? Ax square plus bx plus c. This one is the general form, in which a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is constant term. So by using these data, two data are given. First one is what? Showing sum of zeros, and second one is showing product of zeros. Then by using these data we want this one, ax square plus bx plus c. We want quadratic polynomial, and quadratic polynomial having degree 2. So we want that one. So for solving these questions we require a small formula. That one is what? A quadratic polynomial when its zeros are alpha and beta. If a quadratic polynomial will be what? When its zeros are given, two zeros alpha and beta are given, then quadratic polynomial will be x square minus sum of the zeros. Alpha plus beta is what? Alpha plus beta is sum of zeros into x plus product of the zero. By using this formula we can find easily to quadratic polynomial. So I am taking question number 1. 1 by 4 is showing what? Sum of zeros. So alpha plus beta, sum of zeros is what? 1 by 4, and alpha into beta, product of zero. Second number is showing what? Product of zero. Alpha into beta will be minus 1. Now we are having one formula. First I am solving this question by formula. X square minus sum of the zeros, put the value of sum of zeros there, and put the value of product of the zeros there. Then that will be what? Quadratic polynomial. We know that polynomial of x will be what? X square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. This is general form. Putting the value of alpha plus beta, first one is showing alpha plus beta and second one is showing alpha into beta. Put both, then we are getting this one. Now take LCM. Take LCM, then what we are getting? There is what? 1, and there is, first convert this one is as it is x square. This is what? 1 into x by 4, and plus into minus will be minus. So now we will take LCM. Its denominator is 1, its denominator is also 1. Take LCM. 1 1 4 1, LCM will be what? 4. Now divide 4 divided by 1, how many times it is going? 4 times. Result will be multiplied by numerator 4x square, we will put there. Now how many times it is going? 1 time. Result will be multiplied by numerator, we are getting minus x. 4 is divided 1, 4 times it is going, result will be multiplied by numerator, we are getting this one. So what we are getting, 4x square minus x minus 4. After this one, skip this denominator part and numerator will be what? Required result. So we will use, directly we can find the values of, or we can say quadratic polynomial. What we want? In these questions we want the quadratic polynomial, and for the quadratic polynomial we are having one general format. Quadratic polynomial of x will be x square minus sum of zeros into x plus product of the zeros. Sum of zeros is what? Given. First number is showing sum of the zero, put there, and product of zero is showing what? Second one, put there, and take LCM and leave the denominator part, only we will consider numerator, and that one will be what? Required result. So polynomial of x will be 4x square minus x minus 4, and this one is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. So we can say this is the quadratic polynomial for sum of the zeros if we are having 1 by 4 and product of zeros we are having minus 1. So this one is what? Result. Now another method is also there. By using that one we can also find the quadratic polynomial. Observe, in the question we are having sum of the zeros, and sum of the zeros is what? Minus b upon a. This is the general form of the quadratic polynomial. So b is what? B is what? Coefficient of x, and c is what? Constant term, and a is what? Coefficient of x square. So sum of the zeros will be what? Minus b upon a, and this one is equal to 1 by 4. It is given in the question. And alpha into beta, product of the zeros will be what? C upon a. This is formula. C is the constant term, a is the coefficient of x square, and this one is equal to what? Minus 1. Put there, minus 1. Now in which, in both one, sum of the zeros and product of the zeros, we are having a as a denominator. So we should make denominator equal, in which we are having 1 by 4, but in this, observe, in this we are having 1 only. We want denominator 4, so we should multiply and divide it by this number by 4. Then what we are getting? Minus 4 by 4. Now observe equation 1 and 2, in both we are having the same denominator. Once we compare both equations, then we are getting a equal to 4, yes or no? In both equations we are having 4 as a denominator, and both are having a. When we compare, then the value of a will be what? 4. And remaining value we can observe from both equations. Minus b equal to 1, so b equal to this one. A is the 4, b will be what? Minus 1, and c will be what? Minus 4. C will be what? Minus 4. Now a, b, c we calculated by comparing equation 1 and 2. Equation 1 is sum of the zeros, and it is minus b upon a, and equation 2 linked to product of the zeros, c upon a. In both formula we are having denominator a. So whatever result we are having, first we should make the denominator part equal. How we will make denominator part equal? We will multiply and divide that number. What we will do? We want its denominator 4, so we will multiply and divide this one by 4 upon 4. Once we solve, then we are getting minus 1. Main result is unordered, so we can do this one, and then we are getting 4 as a denominator in both. Then we will compare easily, and in this way we are getting the values of ABC. Now we want what? Quadratic polynomial. So we know that the general form of the quadratic polynomial is what? Ax square plus bx plus c is the general form. Put these values a, b, c in this polynomial. A is what? 4. B is what? Minus 1. And c is what? Minus 4. Solve this one. 4x square plus into minus minus. plus into minus minus. So what we result we are getting 4x square minus x minus 4. This is the answer, and this is the quadratic polynomial for the sum of the zeros. If we are having 1 by 4 and product of the zeros is what? Minus 1. So both result, this one and this one both are same. We can follow any one method, which one you are suitable you can do, and you can find the quadratic polynomial. Now I am taking next question, and what about that one? Observe. Next question I am taking. That one is what? This one is root 2 and 1 upon 3. First is showing what? Product, sum of the zeros, and second one is what? Product of the zeros. Sum of the zeros alpha plus beta will be what? Root 2, and product of the zero will be what? 1 by 3, 1 upon 3. Now using this formula we can find directly quadratic polynomial of x equal to x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. Put the values. X square minus alpha plus beta is what? Root 2 x plus 1 by 3. Solve this one. X square minus root 2 into x plus 1 by 3. Take LCM. It is having denominator 1, it is also having denominator 1. LCM will be 3. Solve this one. 3 is divided 1. 3 times it is going, multiply by numerator. 3x square minus 3 divided of 1. 3 times it is going, multiply this one. 3 root 2 into x, dividing this one by this one. 1 time 1 multiply by numerator 1. Now what we will be do? In the next step we will discard or leave, or we can skip what one? Denominator part. Then numerator will be our required result plus 1. Clear? This one is the quadratic polynomial. Its degree is 2. So we can say this is the quadratic polynomial for the sum of the zeros if we are having root 2, and product of zeros is what? 1 by 3. Now by using second method I want to check we are getting the same result or not. How we will do? Observe. By using, we want second method. In the second method we are having what? Alpha plus beta equal to minus b upon a, and it is equal to alpha plus beta is root 3, it is given, so not root 3, root 2, and product of the zeros is 1 by 3. Clear? Observe carefully. Now in this we are having denominator, but this one is having denominator 1. So in both one we are having denominator a, so we should make denominator equal. Then we can compare both one, and we can find the values of what? ABC. So this is 1, this is not 1, so we will multiply this by 3, multiply and divide by 3, this one. Then what we are getting? 3 root 2 divided of 3. Put equation number 1 and put equation number 2. Come from equation 1 and 2, when we compare then a equal to what? In which a equal to 3, in which a equal to 3, a equal to 3, minus b equal to 3 root 2, and this can be written as b equal to minus 3 root 2. This negative sign we are transposing to where? Right side. Now next one, c equal to what? C equal to 1. In the equal equation, in the equal, numerator will be equal to this numerator, and denominator of this one will be equal to this one. In the equation we can do like this. Now we are having a, b, c all values. We know that the general form of the quadratic polynomial is this one. Put these values. A is what? 3x square plus b is what? B is minus 3 root 2 and plus this is the x1 plus 1. C is 1. Solve this one. 3x square plus into minus minus 3 root 2 x plus 1. Compare both one. In both methods we are getting the same result, so we can do this one also. Clear? Now I am going to take next one. Next question I am trying to solve. This one is what? This is the second one. This one we solved. This one is what? Second one. Now we will solve what? Third one. All questions are having same process. If you are follow, you can understand well and easily to find the required polynomial. Now observe question number 3.1. And what is the question? Sum of the zeros is what? 0, and product of the zeros is what? Root 5. Now alpha plus beta is what? 0. Alpha into beta is what? Root 5. Clear? Same method we will use all questions. All questions are the similar method. Apply this one formula. X square minus sum of the 0 into x plus root 5. Clear? Solve this one. X square multiply 0 to x, we will getting what? 0 plus root 5. Polynomial will be what? X square plus root 5. This is the answer, in which we are not having denominator, so no one will be skipped, only we are having this one, so this will be the required polynomial. Now in the another method we can do alpha plus beta. What we are having? 0. Alpha into beta we are having root 5. In both we are having denominator 1, so no need to multiply and divide anyone. Clear? Compare equation 1. This is the 1 and this is the 2. Compare in both. A is what? 1, b equal to minus b equal to 0 implies b equal to 0, and c will be what? Root 5. We know that the general form of the quadratic polynomial is what? This one, ax square plus bx plus c. Put a comma b comma c, put a comma b comma c, then what we are getting? A is what? A is 1 x square plus b is what? 0 x plus c is what? Root 5. Solve this one. This one will be x square plus 0 plus root 5. Required result will be x square plus root 5, and this one is same as this one. So both method we can use, and it depends on you which one you are getting easy one. Now I am taking next one, question number 4th one. How we will solve? Again we will follow same methods, use same technique to solve these questions. Now question number 4. What is the question number 4? We are having 1 and 1. Sum of the 0 is what? 1. Product of 0 is what? 1. Then polynomial of x will be what? Put these value in this equation. X square minus 1x plus 1. Result will be x square minus x plus 1. This is the result, quadratic polynomial. It is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. Now this is what? Our answer. Another method how we will solve? We are having alpha plus beta equal to 1. This one is also 1. In the denominator we are having 1, in which also we are having 1. Compare both equation. Compare both one. How we will solve? Compare both one. A will be what? In which a is 1, in which a is 1. So this a will be what? 1 minus b equal to this one. So we can say b equal to minus 1 and c equal to what? 1. c1 equal to 1. So abc we are having. We know that the general form is this one. Put abc in this one. A is what? 1. 1 into x square plus b is what? Minus 1 into x plus c is this one. Solve this one. Then what we are getting? X square plus into minus minus x plus 1. Same result we are getting. So by using both one, we are getting the same one. Now next question I am taking, question number 5th one. Question number fifth one. Observe carefully. All questions are having same methods, and each question I am doing in the two method. Both are in your syllabus. You can use anyone in the exam. Alpha plus beta is what? Question number fifth one. Minus 1 by 4, and alpha into beta is what? 1 by 4. So put these value in the given formula. X square minus 1 by 4 times of x plus 1 by 4. Solve this one. X square minus into minus plus 1 by 4x plus 1 by 4. Take LCM. LCM is 4. 4 is divided 1 time it is going, so not 1 time, 4 times. 4 is divided 1, 4 times it is going, multiplied by numerator 4x square minus 4 divided 4, 1 times it is going, multiplied by numerator. This will be what? 1 into x plus 1 time it is going, multiplied by numerator, this one. Now leave the denominator part and we will consider only numerator. 4x square minus x plus 1, and this is our required polynomial, which one we want, quadratic polynomial. Now in the second method, how we will solve? Alpha plus beta we are having minus 1 by 4, beta alpha into beta we are having 1 by 4. In the denominator, a is in both one, a is equal, a is 4, a equal to 4, no necessary to multiply and divide to anyone. So compare both one, a equal to 4 minus b equal to minus 1, so we can say b equal to 1 and c equal to 1. Both are negative, so we will consider positive. So minus to minus will be cancelled. ABC we are getting. Put these values in the general form. A equal to what? 4x square plus b is what? 1x plus c is what? 1. 4x square plus x plus 1. This is the result. But in which how we are getting minus 1? Minus into minus, this is the plus 1, and this one will be what? Plus. Are you getting? Once we solve, we will multiply minus into minus, this one will be plus. So x square, taking LCM 4 times it is going, multiply this one, there is the plus, so there will be what? Plus, and there will be plus. So this will be also plus. We will leave this denominator only, and numerator will be our result. So 4x square plus x plus 1 will be the result. In both we are having what? Same one. So we can say both method are correct and we can use any one. Now last question is what? Question number 6th one. Question number 6th one. What is the question? 4, 1. How we will solve this one? Observe carefully. Now you are having this confidence that you can solve all questions, because we are completed how many questions? 5 questions we have completed till now. Last one we are having sum of the product is what? 4. Sum of the zeros is what? 4. Product of the zeros will be what? 1. Put these values in this formula. X square minus 4x plus 1. So directly we are getting this one. There is no denominator part. Directly this one will be what? Our required answer. Put this value there. Alpha plus beta, sum of the zeros will be 4. Product of the zeros will be what? 1. Now in the denominator both are having same value, 1. So directly we will compare. A equal to 1 minus b equal to 4, and so we can say b equal to 4 and c equal to what? 1. C equal to what? 1. So now put these value in this general form. Then what we are getting? 1x square. This is minus 4 equal to 4. So b equal to what? Minus 4. B equal to what? Minus 4. B will be what? Minus 4. Put the b value plus minus 4. This one is minus 4. X, C1 is 1. So we can say x square plus into minus 4x plus 1. In both case we are having the same result. So required result, we are having quadratic polynomials. So we completed these all questions. In all questions we are finding quadratic polynomial. What we are finding? Quadratic polynomial. So one, we are having formula. Quadratic polynomial of x will be x square minus alpha plus beta into x. This one is what? Sum of the zeros plus product of the zero. In the questions, in all questions we are having sum of the zeros. First number is showing sum of the zeros, alpha plus beta. Second one is showing what? Product of the zeros. Put directly. If we are having LCM, if we require to take LCM, take LCM, then discard. In the answer we will not use the LCM. Only we will take what? Numerator term. And in the another method, we use the basic formula, comparison of the zeros and the coefficient formula. Alpha plus beta equal to minus b upon a, and alpha into beta is what? C upon a. Compare, put values. If denominator we are having equal, then no problem. Compare directly ABC. If we are having different denominators, then first make the equal denominator by multiplying and dividing of same number. That's all about this exercise. Thank you so much.